listening to the Funbox Podcast.
I ate a bunch of LSD.
I did a series of videos on rape victims.
Dude, being left-handed, it's the worst thing in the world.
With your host, Rob Webb.
Can you tell me if it's cut or uncut?
For visual sakes, oh man, it's a very much so uncut. That's how I roll.
Nice.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Funbox Podcast, episode 54. What's up, everybody? We got the Abysmal Beard here and Joe Messer. There we go, guys. Give them a round of applause.
Great.
Almost got it going. Episode 54. Today, a lot of things to talk about besides the fact that we just stayed here for like 3 hours trying to stream to Reddit, and it just
didn't work.
To only get sadly disappointed by the fact that I have built up no karma with the community, and they don't want my ass.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
You don't give back.
I don't give back.
You don't give back
to the Reddit community. I've never been a Redditor. I thought maybe they started the streaming thing. I'm gonna jump in and see what happens. Nope.
Well, we're gonna get you hip. We're gonna show you. We're going to get you on the crest of that wave.
There's no we, bro. I don't know what the fuck Reddit does.
Go ahead and stick that back in the hole. Yeah. Baby. Sorry about that. I wanted to aim it at your mouth because you have it's the timbre of your voice. It's like Darth Vader. And you have more of a high range. It picks up a little bit.
I sound like are you telling me I sound like a fucking vagina?
No.
I think
listen to me. Listen to me. I sound like a...
I do listen to you.
Vagina. But,
outside your bedroom.
Welcome,
we were talking
guys.
about how we're going to sidetrack your whole fucking podcast.
Yeah. Dude.
Holland and I decided we were just going to have our own podcast because, Rob, we've been here since like 7:30.
We already started. Rob's just joining in now.
Right.
Yeah.
We had some good talk going on about headlamps, turtles, and the whatnot. I feel like Rob had a whole thing planned.
He did.
He seemed like he had like topics to cover, scenarios to go through, but we're just gonna sidestep
We're
that.
gonna fucking do it.
You ever watch or listen to Car Talk?
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't think Rob knows
so
what
good.
Car Talk is.
You ever listen to Car Talk, Rob? It was on NPR, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm sure it has like a record for.
Oh, dude, it's fucking cool as shit. But here's the thing: I have to call bullshit. Even rest in peace, the one brother that died. That's why they don't do this. But they'd be like, people would call in with their car problems. But it was the most random fucking car. I never heard somebody calling like, yeah, I got a fucking 2002 Chevy Impala. That's it was always some dumb white bitch with a fucking like Volvo 990. She's like, I got this Volvo 990 diesel and my rear seat creaks when I hit stoplights. And I was like, yeah, I remember I was working on a fucking Volvo and you know, We found a fucking bracket under the left exhaust tail pipe that fucking had a creak.
I feel like I'm listening to it now.
Yeah. And like, bullshit, dude. That never fucking happened, you dick.
Yeah, man. Rob,
nobody works on that many
You're
cars.
not familiar with Car Talk.
No. Shit. Yeah, well, sorry.
NPR, probably ran for 20 years or so.
Forever.
And it was just literally two guys, and they were brothers, and they knew cars. And people would call in and talk about how their Volvo makes a certain noise, and they'd be like, "Oh,
They'd help you diagnose it.
Right.
That's definitely a loose.
That's a wheel bearing.
Canudulator valve.
Yeah, canudulator. It's under the front seat. Great, and I feel like they're not doing that anymore. You could just take over that slot.
Yeah, dude.
Start doing car. Just have
they're
people
not doing it
fucking
anymore.
write in about their car problems.
Yeah, you could definitely take over that, Rob. I mean, because half of what it takes to do that is to not be dead.
Yeah.
Yep, and then just
and
bullshit.
You're already winning because they're half of that crew's dead.
Right.
And then just wing it. Just come up with stuff.
Who's the next Art Bell guy?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure somebody took over for him.
I thought Rogan was going to be like, as far as the check. As far as the culture of that, I thought Joe Rogan was going to take that over and go dive into. Well, he has dove into the UFOs and shit.
Yeah, but no, somebody that does it every fucking night.
Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah,
at 2 a.m. on Wednesday, so that all the crazy people can.
Yeah, on
call
AM
all
radio.
The time.
Right. Yeah, there's
I don't
gotta
know.
be.
I'm sure somebody did take it over. I'm sure they didn't just.
Yeah.
Do you ever think that like maybe the crazy fucking UFO people are going to be really upset when we do make first contact and all of us normal people are like, yeah, well, you know, it was physically improbable that there wasn't aliens out there. So nice to meet you. Hi, this is what a Walmart looks like. And
but also, you guys have been wrong the whole time.
Yes.
Still.
Do you think the crazy people are going to be fucking pissed off because they didn't get probed in the ass? They're like, God damn it! I've been waiting for this moment my whole life, and they're just fucking nice, really weird looking people.
You could always get Dennis Quaid's brother to like fly. I don't know.
Where was that
fly
going?
right up there,
Right
up their tailpipe.
Yeah, or the tailpipe. Yeah.
We had a scenario going where friendly, nice guy aliens come.
Yeah.
And you immediately want to Dennis Quaid him.
Yeah.
Randy Quaid him.
What if they're all like really nice used car salespeople? Like they're just really fucking annoying, but kind of a cool guy.
Well, the most beautiful moment in that movie, it's like
what would they be here selling?
Yeah.
They're used fucking spaceships. Like, man, this one. Well,
It's only gone through the three fucking systems.
No,
man.
they'll have a Star Wars reference straight out of the bat. They'll be like, we made the fucking parcel run in 3.5 parsecs.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Like, wait a minute, have you been watching Star Wars?
Whoa. Yeah, we watched it.
Come on back. Let's
Be
run
like
your
that-
credit.
Yesterday, we just got it.
Be like that Tim Allen
like
movie. Be like that Tim Allen movie where he's that fucking captain. 'cause
Galaxy
he was
Quest.
Galaxy Quest, and the aliens modeled their whole entire life off of the Galaxy Quest.
Oh
show,
yeah.
That's what it's gonna be like. They're gonna be super advanced alien race that's just retarded as fuck.
No, in reality, I think I once upon a time saw a thing, and I'm gonna go with it as truth because I once upon a time maybe saw some of it, and I'm regurgitating it here. That like our radio signals and shit, they blast out into space, but it's only like it's not all that far before they start just blending in with the rest of the background radiation of the universe. That the sci-fi trope of our TV signal reaching another planet or something isn't a thing. Like all those signals start to become indistinguishable just outside our solar system.
Right.
So if they did show up knowing Star Wars, they've been in the system already for a while.
For a hot minute. Or someone was broadcasting that bitch. Well, it's like you never know if this shit's real or not, but there was a report on the fucking interwebs.
Let's assume it is real.
All right, let's pretend it's real.
Well, let's just go with it as fact.
Okay, so they,
we're taking over for Art Bell here. We're going to do car talk and Art Bell.
Alien shit. So we've been sending out this signal looking for alien life for like the last fucking 40 years or whatever, right? Well, they finally got a response back like 5-6 years ago, and it took them a while to decipher it. And apparently, the message says, "Thanks for the orifices."
Well, I mean, that's the best case scenario, I think. I'm going to go with that as truth.
It could be.
That's probably what did happen.
Prepare, we're coming, or it could be,
Oh, there's a bunch
Luke,
of
I'm your
terrifying
father.
messages.
Yeah, there's all kinds of terrifying shit.
I mean, that's implying past traumas. They came down, probed some stuff, but now they're just saying thanks and they're gone. And that's probably the best case you can ask for an alien.
Right.
Most cases of an alien showing up to Earth is a super bad scenario.
Right.
Like
either they would make it bad or we would make it bad. Either way, it's
any
not good.
way you look at it.
Right.
That's not a good. The reason somebody would do
None of it's gonna be
interstellar
good.
travel,
All of the disastrous comments.
If it was just thanks, all right, that's good. Good news for us. We dodged
Thanks
that
for
bullet.
the orifices, though.
Right. I mean, and we honor the.
Listen, if somebody was gonna
the
put
fallen.
something, if someone's gonna put something in my ass, it better be a fucking alien. Because if it's a human, I'm gonna be upset. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
is
you
not-
gotta get checked for your prostate and
Yeah.
stuff. So don't.
And when they find
Don't be shaming.
don't be sad if they find cancer instead
Right.
of an alien, which sucks.
I would probably maybe prefer an alien
To diagnose you?
to diagnose prostate cancer.
Yeah. He'd be like, you have it, but you're going to die of heart disease first.
Right. Because
So-
there's an alien in your asshole.
Yeah. I don't even know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, we're taking over different radio shows,
Left
including
Wing,
yours.
look the fuck out.
You know, we could start doing Howard Stern, everything. We can do sports talk radio.
Yeah.
We can do anything but what you had planned.
So Robert,
well, I didn't never. Do you think I have anything planned?
No,
No.
I feel like all you got planned is your Corey Hart look.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm from Brooklyn.
why?
Because he wears the sunglasses.
The sunglasses at night. Well,
I
well,
wear
they're the
sunglasses
Wayfarer red. Well, the Wayfarer glasses and the backwards snapback and the black. Well, I got some Adidas's on too. and yeah, man, totally and hip to the now I took my now I'm gonna put them back on. I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna own the look.
So all right, hold on, Rob. So we got to square this up. Are you watching the Facebook post where from the show, the comments on the game? All right, so one of us needs to watch
Rob's never
that
looking at the
because
comments.
some of that shit's funny, dude. So a couple of people said, "Hey,"
right?
Chris says, "What up, Rob?" Then we got Chris Kearns said, "Reddit's awesome." No, it's not because it's hard as fuck to stream on.
Yeah.
Aliens are watching us laughing.
Yeah.
Look at this group of apes.
Oh, there we go.
Listen, hey.
There we go. Now we see it, right? There we go.
Oh, gee. Oh, it's way too small. Who the fuck can read that, Rob?
Yeah, that's.
Nah, dude, that sucks. Nah, here,
Look,
dude.
man,
it's on my phone, bro.
Technicalities.
I can see it on this thing though. You know, as long as that I get
We'll just go to the field when we need live.
What up,
reporting.
Chris? What up? Chris Petruniak, Chris Kearns, Chris Petruniak,
Yeah.
Ray Anthony, what up? What up, Alex, Kyle, what up?
Ray,
All right.
Anthony, you can suck my balls. That's what I say about that shit.
But yeah, guys, this is a podcast episode 54. I didn't have anything planned. What I did, I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody. Holland, hope you enjoyed the Patron.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the Tullamore Dew.
Congratulations.
How can you not?
Holland got me a bottle of Jack Daniels today. That's great.
Oh, man. You're easy to shop for.
Yeah, really easy.
Yeah, for sure.
Are we going to do the Christmas review podcast now?
Oh, dude.
What was your top?
I don't know. No.
Not your top present, but what was the top present you saw anybody get this year?
Like just in general.
Yeah, what was like the hit? What was the holiday fucking hit?
Wait, hold on. I got a better one. What's the top present you heard about that when someone told you they got it, you were like, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody fucking stepped it up.
A Stream Deck. I heard those are really hot right now.
What the fuck is a Stream Deck?
It's I'm actually
Are
thinking
you
about
hip
getting
to
one.
some shit?
I'm actually thinking about getting one, and it's incorporates where you could do all of this. You know, the hotkeys on the keyboard when you use OBS, the hotkeys are a little mumble jumbled, and if you go to a different thing,
You're talking about a controller. Like
it's a controller, and you could assign it, and it's amazing.
Who got that for Christmas?
I heard somebody got it on a podcast. Somebody on a podcast got
It's
it.
not even somebody knows.
Ah, God.
I'm just saying that was the one that stuck out in my mind.
Okay.
I was like, and then I had to look it up. What is a Stream Deck? So I looked it up, and I was like, damn it, I gotta get one of these.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's for streamers.
Yeah,
They want on the go good hot buttons.
So you can just fucking program shit.
You can program it. Yeah.
I can see that.
It's a really good, and each button has it's an actual button. It's not like a touch screen or anything.
Yeah.
And each button has a LED screen behind it lit up, and you could customize what each button looks like.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Can you
It's pretty
program
sweet.
that bitch to do other things besides streaming?
Yeah.
You can probably do whatever you want.
Because listen, I have a fucking problem.
You could have it program it to play videos.
I have a problem with technology. Like at work, dude, my fucking keyboard, I type really fast, and I will destroy a keyboard in like every 90 days. Like I have a stack of keyboards in my office for like replacements. But if I could have a keyboard that I could program it to do other things, oh my God. Dude.
Yeah, you can get all kinds of keyboards.
Did you hear
do
about
all kinds
Alexa
of shit, bro.
earbuds? Alexa motherfucking earbuds, dude.
You could talk to her and stuff.
Dude, you just fucking runs
and
your life.
her.
Dude, Alexa in my office runs my whole fucking
Can
business.
she talk dirty to you?
Yeah, she can. You can program her to do weird shit.
No.
She just plays
She
the
can tell you
song
dirty
when you
jokes.
fucking ask her.
Yeah.
No, dude, listen, I have her linked to my fucking Outlook accounts, my fucking Gmail accounts. It talks to my wife for me. It does all kinds of crazy shit.
All right.
That's how the aliens get you, though.
It is, dude. You ever ask Alexa?
That's how they target their ray.
All the time.
You think that it's a ray gun? They got to be.
No, listen.
Ronald Ray gun.
I had to come to terms with. I had to come to terms with selecting my apps. You know how your apps always ask you for permissions for shit.
Yeah.
I had to decide: do I want my life to be difficult and like do shit manually, or am I fucking lazy? I determined I'm lazy, and I would much rather all my apps do shit for me. So I'm just like, fuck it. I would rather the government know that I, shit standing up than have to fucking deal with the fact that I can't let my app have a fucking permission to watch my camera. I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Right.
That was a big revelation that he slipped in there.
Yeah.
That'll get you visited by aliens.
Yeah, I hope so, because then I'll be like, you're hired. How much do I have to pay you to fucking do this shit for me?
Speaking of aliens, do you remember the movie Coneheads?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
dude.
yes. Good movie.
Wait,
They're from
hold
France.
on. Side topic. What is the best alien movie? What's your favorite alien
Mine
movie?
is Coneheads, probably, now that you mention it.
2001, but that's only sort of.
Are you talking about the actual franchise? Alien?
No, like, what is your favorite movie that has to do with fucking aliens?
Man, now that he says it, Coneheads.
My
favorite.
It's fucking good.
It's comedy. I used to try to say Conehead language for everything.
Yeah.
Like this lighter is a lever action butane combustion device.
Right.
And it lights a recreational smoke inhalation unit. Tobacco.
I mean,
hold on. I got a fucking alien movie that's gonna bring you back to the day, The Last Starfighter.
oh yeah, that's definitely an alien movie,
Dude.
I mean, the ship is an alien, right?
No. He's playing a fucking video game.
Well, he's
remember?
playing the goddamn video game,
and
but
he
the
gets
ship's
good
an
at it.
alien, and the ship needs him to help fight the goddamn aliens.
That's right. And you know what's funny is I
So
always watch the
I was
movie.
just qualifying.
I always
it as an
watched the
alien
movie on TV, and I didn't realize they had cut a lot of shit out until my buddy was like, "Dude, I got fucking Last Starfighter." I'm like, bro, I haven't seen that movie since I was 8. So we went and watched it, and there's fucking titties and heads exploding and shit. I'm like, this is a much better
I don't
movie
remember
than I
titties
remember.
and heads exploding. I just
Right.
remember, the eyeball-looking tentacle thing behind,
Yep.
and the ship and the kid and the video game that he's playing.
Yep.
Like, I feel like I only really remember the first 20 minutes or so.
That's probably
of the
right. It
movie.
probably is the first 20 minutes.
Like, where
What was that movie where the fucking kid was in the spaceship, but the spaceship was like a weird, like fucking
Okay, it was
snake with
Flight
a
of the Navigator.
Flight of the
Navigator.
That was a
dude.
good one.
That was a good one, bro.
Very good.
That's the one I'm goddamn thinking of, anyways.
Yeah, that's a fucking bang.
I think I'm confusing the two. I'm fucking.
That's a really good one. That when I was
Yeah.
a kid, that fucking tripped me up because I was like, when I was a kid, like 8 years old, like completely involved, like full. I was bought into this movie.
Oh yeah,
like the whole time travel, he meets his family in the future.
I forgot
comes
he did
back.
time travel. I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking crazy.
Alex Kyle says E.T. E.T.'s a good movie.
What's her name? Horseface was in that movie too.
Horseface?
E.T.'s a great movie.
Sarah Jessica Parker was in it.
Yep. She was like 8.
Well, probably 18.
Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore is the little kid.
E.T. Yeah, Alex Kyle says E.T. and that's a good one.
Yeah.
It's
classic.
great, but Spielberg
Makes
did
me want
both
some
E.T. and Close Encounters of the Third
Yeah.
Kind. And I feel like if I'm choosing alien movie, I gotta give it to Close Encounters. Like Close Encounters is alien movie.
Yeah.
The other one is more like kid adventure movie.
Yeah. See, what I like about Close Encounters is that you don't know if you're afraid of the aliens or not.
Right.
It gives you that. You feel the anxiety of that dude.
You're never
playing that
scared of
fucking piano.
E.T. Well, I mean, I'm sure plenty of kids were scared to death when it went out of the fucking shit.
Right.
But that's just because it was made a loud noise and
Exactly.
stuff. But in general, nobody's scared of E.T.
Right.
It's a
he's
friendly,
fucking ugly and
goddamn
cute.
adventure.
You just want to like take care of him and feed him pizza.
But you don't know in Close Encounters. Imagine Close Encounters probably came out in like 78, 80, something. late 70s, early 80s.
Right.
Just off the top of my head. And that shit probably was blowing people's minds.
But I tell you what,
time.
Independence Day with Will Smith is just such a fucking good goddamn movie.
I
got problems with Roland Emmerich, who made that and directed that movie.
Yeah.
That's his best movie.
Oh, yeah.
But it's
That's
also nonsense. Independence Day is, when you really fucking watch it again,
it's fucking sci-fi.
It's goddamn nonsense.
Welcome to Earth.
The rest of Roland Emmerich's movies are fucking stupid. He did 2012, which was fucking stupid. He did.
I think you went too far fetched on the fucking like end of the world theme. You know.
Well, it's the end of the world as you know it, and I feel fine. Independence Day was a big movie.
What the fuck was that?
It was a big movie. I don't think it holds up. I don't think I can put it in the top of my Alien movies because it was very much a product of 1998 or whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't hold up. 2001 was made in 1969 and it's fucking amazing today still.
The Space Odyssey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably the most
I can't
amazing
say I've ever
thing
watched
about
it.
The eyeball.
It's available right now on iTunes TV Plus.
Yeah.
HBO. With HBO. Honestly, no, that's one of the greatest movies, like not just sci-fi or alien, that's one of the greatest movies.
Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah. One of Stanley Kubrick's first. He did it before he did The Shining.
Mm-hmm. Really good cinematography. I love.
That's what I'm saying.
movies.
The fact that it was done in the 60s is fucking mind-blowing.
Yeah. Dude, him, Robert Zemeckis, Steven Spielberg, that's the 60s. Yeah, he really knew how to. Did you know?
Well, that's why the whole fucking moon landing's fake, conspiracy.
Yeah.
A big part of it was Kubrick helped him do it.
Film it, yeah.
Because of what he had just done filming Space Odyssey.
Gotcha.
Like, that was how impressive Space Odyssey was.
Yeah,
that
it is pretty amazing.
People just went ahead and believed that he could have also just done moon footage.
Well, I learning in the digital world about, like, resolution and, like, 4K and beyond, I'm not sure how that translates into analog, like 8mm, 16mm, 32mm. What was the film strip size for Space Odyssey? Like what size of the film? How big was that film? Like the film strip?
Without like going to like film school, I'm sure there's a better term for it than that. That I can't fully explain it to you because I don't fully know. There's a whole bunch of shit. But those movies, some of the big ones, the Kubrick's and them were known for shooting in really big aspect ratios.
Right, yeah. It seems like, because when you watch it now, it's super definition. Yeah.
But that actual film is super, super high quality. Like, you could go back and extract an 8K cut out of that film.
Yeah.
Because it's that big. But without getting into I can't without a fucking film degree explain it all to you, the differences in the aspect ratios.
Yeah, with
and everything.
digital though, you could get a with the Hubble telescope, like with digital you could have a microscope and look at something in 8K.
But film is in
it's
super high definition. I mean, to make it that big.
Yeah.
Plain and simple, but
is that why they tell you that, like, this film has been modified to fit your fucking TV screen because your shit sucks like balls?
But I mean, that's the standard saying. I'm pretty sure everybody knows, 4x3 is a TV, 16x9's this, and so on. But you're talking about the actual size of the film, and that literally determines like how the image looks and stuff. The way light stretches on the images, the way it's filmed, like the way the physical film affects the image.
Frame rate,
is different on what kind of film you film.
Exposure time, Yeah.
Like The Thing is a great example because I wish I could remember the name of the film it's filmed in, but every light source in The Thing has starbursts that stretch. Has anybody seen The Thing recently?
Not recently, no.
Every light source in
Not
it
where I
has
would
these
pay
big
attention to some shit like that.
Halos,
with the light
Oh,
beams
yeah,
that
yeah,
stretch
I know what
off
you
of
mean.
it.
Yeah.
That only happens if you film with a certain kind of film, a
Right.
certain size, a certain ratio. Like, that's a thing that's not controllable otherwise.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
anyway,
I would never be a director for that reason. I wouldn't know.
Nah,
the,
I
I
don't
wouldn't
wanna
know
put
the
that too much thought into
terminology.
that
They'd be
shit.
like, what
You
kind
could
of
be a director, man. There's fucking hacks out there. They're making movies about
all right,
fucking chihuahuas and shit, man.
all right, here's my next topic. Well, we're gonna go over the memes and stuff, but what I was gonna do, you guys, growing up with Joe, I know you just specialized in being a good interviewer. You were able to for interviews for jobs, you were able to just pull off really well, as well as you. You seem to have so there's this thing. Since this COVID thing happened in the new year. I titled this video New Year resolution, make a resume. The reason why I did that is a lot of jobs are gone and a lot of people are trying to make money, so they need to find a different source of income because either their gigs have went away, they're DJing, that went away, they can't pull a crowd into a place and
Right.
sell tickets for something. Things like
they
that.
They gotta have a plan.
They got to have a plan B. They need to find a way to make some money. Big issue that they were having back in 1929, back in the Great Depression. But I'm not gonna compare it to that because obviously it's not. Is there an almighty? It's the pandemic. That's what it's called, right? In the quotes, like how the Great Depression, and now we have the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic.
Dude, if I have to run over this fucking thing,
Sorry, dude.
I swear to God. Hold on one second.
My cable management sucks.
You're ruining Rob's charitable.
I don't care.
Charitable segment.
But yeah, it's not gonna. It's if anything, I could be a guinea pig, okay? And I want to be a guinea pig and you guys can assist me on beginning a resume or starting a resume or like what can I lie on? Like I'm saying, let's go as far as do what you push the boundaries of expanding the truth. Not lying.
So you want to help? You want us to help you bullshit a resume?
Yeah,
Oh,
make myself look the
Listen,
coolest
you
possible.
You have called the correct two motherfuckers to bullshit some bullshit.
Yeah, you can go ahead and be bad cop. I'll be good cop. I'll try to explain the healthy, good way to acquire yourself a new job.
So this is not just for me. This is for anybody else that hasn't ever written a resume or just once it doesn't have like somebody like me. I sell myself short with the things that I know, and somebody like you guys could be like, well, you know how to do this. Expand on that. Maybe you could blah blah blah. I wouldn't know how to do that.
Easy,
necessarily at all because I'm a fucking garbage human being that.
All right, so this segment's going to start from you don't have a resume.
I don't have a resume.
Do not have one.
Do not have
Haven't
one.
made one.
Haven't made
in
one.
your career.
Never made one. Yeah, never had a career. Never made one. Working blue collar, grinding out the week.
Can you? I gotta ask you can you mow grass?
That's the only thing I. Yes, I can. That's the only thing I can.
Dude.
That's the only thing I hear in. But that's the only thing I can say is that I did have. I've always been working blue collar, but at the same time, it's been an interruption to what I really love, which is just entertainment.
Right.
Of some.
No.
Aspect.
I'm not trying. Well, I guess we are going to go personal on yours because that's the example. But I was just trying to get a baseline of where we're starting from. We're starting from no resume, how to best successfully get there. I got to say the first thing first, and probably the most fucking important thing is how the resume is formatted. Yeah. You have to know exactly how a modern resume is formatted. It doesn't matter
welcome to the group.
quality of your what you're putting on the resume.
Yeah.
If the format is fucked.
Right.
Because most jobs you apply for today, you apply online. When you're applying for jobs online, there are filters. There are garbage cans that you will end up getting thrown into before your resume ever gets to a person.
Right.
If your resume is not formatted properly and the computer can't parse the information from it.
Oh, okay.
Well, hold on. Let me say this. In my professional career, I hire and fire a lot of people, and I haven't had to do that
good
a lot.
for you.
lately.
Just so I know,
But-
do you use any employment software, or is it just resumes coming to your email?
It's both. So we use at work. We use Facebook a lot. We post jobs and people. It's like a 3-question fucking resume thing they have to fill out, and then it comes to me as a fucking bullshit PDF. Or we also use Paylocity, which means it will come over in an actual, like I can get a copy of their resume, which people can apply for our positions through all the job services, Glassdoor and all that other fucking bullshit.
Within those services that you have,
Yeah.
companies that are very large that are getting thousands, tens of thousands of resumes every month, they have settings in those filters to just dump shit, to parse out your resume.
The computer will read your resume.
Nobody they don't have staffing to look at 10,000 resumes.
So what ours does is it reads the resume, the computer does, and it gives me a percentage of a match off of the information of the resume. This candidate is an 87% match for the position that you posted.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. If you don't know, if you're not a techie kind of person, you don't know how keywords work. If you don't keyword your job posting properly, and then the applicant doesn't keyword their resume properly, they'll get a shit score and no one will ever see their resume.
Right. And let's go off his example that he gets some and that say, oh, this is an 87% match. Let's go back to my example of you're getting 10,000 resumes a month.
Right.
You're the one guy that looks at resumes. Are you going to look at anything below a 98% match?
No.
You only got so many fucking hours in the day to give a fuck about who these people are.
Right.
You might be lucky if somebody looks at the top 10 out of 1,000 that come in, because it's usually just one fucking guy.
Well, and here's another
that
thing
is higher in that position within the larger company.
Here's another thing too. Alex Kyle just posted on here 2 pages too much, which depends on the field. So here's the thing is, I'll be honest with you. When I'm reading someone's resume, if they send me a cover letter, I'm not reading that motherfucker. What I do is I go straight to the work experience and I look at where they worked and how long they were there. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cover letters, if you're...
Cover letters are just...
I've gotten advice both
fucking
ways.
icing bullshit for me.
And there's some... Again, I'm gonna go on the argument of the larger company. It might just be part of their filter that...
Yeah.
You should
You
when it specifically requests it sometime a cover letter, which is something else that you don't even know about that we would have to explain.
Yeah, and I think that like if I was applying for a position, or if someone is applying for a position that's $100K salary and up, yeah, you need to have all the fucking boxes checked.
You're gonna need a cover letter
that guy's
that
looking,
directly addresses who you're talking to.
Yes.
Da, 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 da.
But if you're applying for a fucking concrete company to fucking pour concrete,
and with the 2 pages
too
too much is a pretty standard.
Yeah,
people say that. I'm gonna say 2 pages maximum.
Right,
front and back of a single page, if you have to. If you really, I mean. Some people have worked a bunch of places. There's a lot to put on there.
Yeah.
Front and back of a piece of paper maximum. You're never going to 2 pages stapled together. Mm-hmm. Mostly you're going to be emailing these things. But when just a point of advice, when you do get to the actual physical interview, bring a copy of the resume you sent them, a physical copy for yourself to look at, maybe even an additional physical copy to give them, so that you can go over the talking points of it together.
Right.
So you remember what information you sent them and what they're likely to want to talk about. Mm-hmm. So point 1, though, was formatting. And that's probably the hardest fucking point. I'm going to say
it's got to be easy to read. The format has to be flowy. Because if it's too garbly goop and too much bullshit, I'm going on to the next guy.
Right. So I got... You can, obviously, in this internet day and age, you can put the time in yourself to research resume formatting. I'm sure there's plenty of useful sources out there, YouTube pages, blah, 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 blah. You should spend probably 8 to 12 hours learning through YouTube or whatever source proper resume formatting, because some of it is just that specific, the way margins are set, exactly where your name and address should be, what information, what context you're speaking, or if you're not speaking in first person context, you're not talking directly to anyone, you're listing out facts, you're listing out statements. These kind of things.
If you have to type that bitch out from scratch, yes. But nowadays you can go to fucking Word and put in a fucking format. Blah, 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 blah. But here's what it comes down to, is the work experience and how to bullshit. Now listen, here's my bullshitting resume. I don't know if you remember this, Rob. Rob would know this because you went to high school with me. Well, the last year anyway.
Yeah.
Do you remember Mr. Lamb in high school?
No.
Mr. Lamb was my guidance counselor.
Oh, maybe I did.
Remember Mr. Lamb?
Yeah.
So I have to tend to be a smart ass and an egotistical fuck. So when I was at high school, I was at Vermilion High School for just my senior year. And so we had to take a fucking, your senior exams, right?
Yeah.
And I was in English class, and I fucking suck at English. But anyway, the topic was this. I had to write a fucking 3-paragraph essay or whatever the fuck on someone who inspired my life. And I found that very hilarious because I was 17. And I'm like, who the fuck could inspire my life at 17? Like, come the fuck on. I haven't even lived my life yet, right?
Yeah.
So I wrote my entire fucking page on SpongeBob SquarePants. And
that's a cultural icon.
I fucking failed it. And he comes to me and he goes, Joe, you're not going to graduate. I was like, what? Listen. When I went to Vermilion, here's where I was at. When I went to Vermilion, because I was homeschooled, I had completed up to physics and calculus. I had completed calculus and physics before the fucking 9th grade.
Right.
And this motherfucker's telling me I'm not gonna fucking graduate because I wrote about SpongeBob. I was like, fuck you, motherfucker. And so he was like, dude, listen, I got him to let you retake the test. Just write about the president. That's what they're really looking for. So I went in there and I was like, President Bush, fucking, so great. I love his fucking, he can't spell his name, but that's okay. And then I fucking passed and I lost all hope for humanity at that point. So I just figured out it's all bullshit.
Right.
Well, that's whoever's the best at bullshitting.
And again, I'm going to be the angel's advocate here.
Well,
and say yes, bullshitting is a firm part of getting a job.
Yeah.
Knowing how to bullshit, but not necessarily lying to anybody.
And you can't oversell yourself.
But knowing how to bullshit, banter, and
so
and
saying
keep the
that
flow
you went
going.
to some fake college to
I
risk
wouldn't do
the
that.
fact
Now,
that they wouldn't even look into it.
You could, but
You
there's
could, but
you
but
can.
more like being like,
You
listen,
would really
the
have
fact
to
that
know. You'd have to feel it out. No, they're not gonna research
The University
it, and it could still
Society of
sting you
Science.
Yeah,
later.
but stretching it enough to say that you are a landscape architect because you own a lawnmower.
I got a logic
Might
degree at the
be-
University of
Right.
Science.
So
Yes, exactly.
so I'm gonna firmly agree that bullshitting's a great part of it.
Norm Macdonald
But-
quote.
Preparation and formatting and knowledge, I think, is going to go
Yeah.
a lot further. The larger or company or the higher the salary, you're going to want to be getting into the territories of the real bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for that, I was saying earlier, you can learn to format a resume yourself. I would suggest for anybody that is in your position that hasn't made a resume, that has an extensive history, that's in their 30s, you don't get an extensive work history till you're, unless you are in your 30s.
Right. That's the hint, extensive.
And especially for people that don't have technical, I know that you have enough technical knowledge that you could hammer out a resume on Word if you wanted to, but especially for people that don't, go to your local community college. I did it. I'm just going to talk about the experience at LCCC. I'm assuming every community college has these services.
Yeah.
You can go in there as non-student, go into the student services section, and go in and request resume assistance. They have courses and they have people that will they'll schedule you a time and say, you can come meet with Patty, our resume specialist, at this time on this day. And you go in, and Patty, the resume specialist, I'm making this person up.
Right.
She will sit down with you and hammer out a draft resume with you and explain to you. She will recommend there's short classes, like 2-hour classes you can go and take for free that just explain resume formatting, how to do it, how to da. And if you do, you can then meet with a specialist that will sit down and do it with you, that will make your first draft of your resume with. She'll go through your work experience. You'll do it together.
You know what's funny is I did that with Job and Family Services.
Job and Family Services will do a
back
similar
in
service.
2004, and I wasn't working anywhere. I was unemployed for like 6-8 months, and I went there and they helped me build a resume. No fucking joke. She helped me build that resume. I got a job at John Lance Ford selling cars, which I had a lot of fun with, and that's what got me kind of in the car business. And to this day, that's still my resume. All I do at the end of that resume is like wherever I'm currently working, I will go in and put it my job experience at the bottom of that bitch, and it's still the same fucking resume. I've been using the same one since 2004 because it's the same fucking shit.
Right. So at the end of it, whether you go through Job and Family Services, and I'm sure you have to take a course, they'll set you up with somebody. It's going to be 8 hours out of your life over a period of a few days. But at the end of it, you're going to get your baseline resume that is formatted, ready to go, and ready for you to plug in new information.
Oh, okay.
That's the path I would recommend.
Like a digital document that I could constantly update.
Yeah, I actually uploaded mine to Google Docs.
I feel
so
like
I can access it from my phone.
It will be. You're going to have to go to the college or go to Job and Family Services. You're going to have to take a class. You're going to have to meet with a lady. It's going to take time out of your life. I think the end product you'll get out of that is going to be superior to you researching it yourself on YouTube.
I got you.
And I think you'll also spend longer researching it on YouTube.
Okay, that's understand. I mean, that's good to know. I was thinking maybe I'm glad you played good cop. There was like almost like 2 good cops instead of bad cop. I was hoping there would be more bad cop advice.
There's plenty of bad cop.
All right, you ready? Hold on. Switch over. Bad cop.
for the comedy aspect of this, because what I was hoping we
lost all the comedy.
So
aspects.
what I was thinking,
we got fucking serious.
What I'm realizing is that it's a lot of work involved for me to write up a resume for myself. I was hoping maybe at some point my resume will be done. We could do it together and try to get jobs completely bullshitting.
I mean,
dude, we could do it.
It'll be hilarious.
All right, let's do it. Let's start it right now. All right.
So,
dude, go to Facebook and go to.
Look, I got just 3 steps. Simple steps. Just 3 simple steps. Select a template of your library professional. Create my resume.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Create my resume. Here we go. How long have you been working? We'll find the best templates
10 years.
for 10 plus years.
Listen, because we're not answering the real questions. We're answering them what they want to hear.
Yeah.
That's it.
In a
Period.
fictitious manner.
All right. This is all bullshit. All right. There's
Pick
a
a
template
template.
or preview template.
I would go with the middle one because it says fucking name right on top.
Yep.
It's
All
easy
right.
for me to find.
All right. Cool. Middle one. Create a new resume.
Because I'll be honest with you, the first 6 months you work for me, I will not know what your name is.
No, yeah, your name should be right on top,
Yeah.
your contact information right
Yep.
under it.
So I can be like, fuck,
Those
what
are
was
the
that
two
chick's
most
name?
important
Oh,
things.
fucking Brittany. That was her fucking name.
Are there certain things that I can't provide for the public? So I'm gonna go back to all, and we're gonna do this. All right, first name, Robert Webb. Robert's. I get an autofill right here. City. Blah 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 blah. Phone number.
Yeah, your address is 123. Go fuck yourself, Lane.
22259.
Dude, are we seriously? We're
Never
seriously
mind.
gonna find you a job
No.
tonight, right?
Oh,
No,
God,
we don't have to
we're-
go.
the-
Yeah,
So yeah, there's totally services like this though that'll auto help you build a resume.
yeah.
And again, I'm gonna recommend slightly against it just because you need to know what the fuck you're
Yeah.
talking about on
Yeah.
your resume. You should know. You got to know that the only thing the person knows about you is probably 1/10 of what you put on your resume because they're only going to read some of it. They're only going to remember some of it.
Yeah.
And they're going to and you're going to want to know. You're going to want to guide the interview yourself through your own
and-
talking points.
And I
can
would
do
suggest
that.
if you're gonna use a service like Monster.com or Jobs.com, I would really suggest looking at Glassdoor because Glassdoor, the way it's set up is that the employer has a profile, and all the employees and previous employees post about working for that employer, and then they get scored by that.
Yep.
So, which is good for the employee, but suck for the employer because if you
that's
have
the
a
bad thing about it.
disgruntled-
That's why I need a launch pad.
Is because
if you have a disgruntled employee, then you get a shit survey, you get a shit fucking
right.
review or
I
whatever.
mean that's just good common advice to throw out there is to be aware of your social media. Modern employers are aware of your social media.
Oh yeah,
They're gonna look you up.
dude. Yeah, I do.
They're going to.
I do. As soon as someone applies, I fucking Facebook them, look them up, and listen. I had a dude, and it was for a dumb job. It was for like a fucking trash taker out or fucking sweep the floor, dude. Right? But if your second post is fucking, you just ripping gravity bombs,
Right.
I'm like, dude, I don't have time to fucking raise you.
No.
Your parents sucked at this. We got to move on.
And I mean, despite even the employer's personal feelings about your actions, the fact that you're posting your actions will turn off your employer.
Exactly. And that's the thing is I could give a shit if my employees fucking do
But
things
you
after
would hope-
hours. That's their fucking life. They do their thing. But what I don't want is I don't want them fucking spraying it all over the fucking internet
And
for everyone to see.
I mean, you
That's
just got to throw it
fucking
out there
dumb.
because people don't think about it. I mean, I worked in the adult probation doing IT for a little while through the whole county, but in the adult probation department, I remember one of the guys saying, "You'd be amazed what our parolees put on their social media."
Yeah.
I can't believe
Yeah.
they don't think that we look.
Yeah.
What and
It's
so
like
just,
that yeah.
just to throw it out there's people that wouldn't think that they're gonna look, and they fucking are. It's
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
It's 2021. They're gonna look up
Oh,
your
yeah,
Facebook.
for sure.
They're gonna
For
check
sure.
out your Instagram. They're gonna find out who you are.
Like
Yeah.
rappers that owe money or boxers or
Yeah. It's just so fucking dumb, man. People.
and they make it during a music video like
Yeah. It's like it's that whole live by the sword thing, dude. Fucking social media is a sword.
But,
You live by that bitch, you're gonna die by that motherfucker.
but there's
too.
definitely powerful job-based social media thing. Your Indeeds, your Monsters, your jobs.
Oh, yeah,
you
for
should,
sure.
if you're in a serious job hunt, you should probably be on all of
Oh,
them
yeah,
with filled out profiles. And it sucks. The biggest pain in the ass is re-entering your life story over and over and over and over again in these things. But it's what you have to do.
yeah.
I third part advice I get, or fifth I don't know what advice we're on nowadays, is in the job hunt, besides the resume, is actually going on the job hunt.
Yeah.
Actually spending hours and hours per day filling out dozens and dozens of resumes and sending them and doing it.
Yeah, for sure. You know, someone told me that...
And I don't want to call anybody lazy, because everybody in the depression of looking for a job and shit falls into the same traps of, man, I'm just not getting responses.
Right.
People aren't writing back. This is impossible. You gotta do so many.
Well, here's the way I look at it.
You can't get discouraged after 10.
No, listen. It's kind of like fucking chicks at a party. Okay?
How many... What?
It's kind of like fucking chicks at a party.
Like,
if you walk
I've
around
never
the
fucked
party,
chicks at a party, like plural.
I don't know what to tell you about that, Rob. I can't help you with that,
I've
bro.
never went to a party.
Listen,
and
I can't
fucked
fix your
multiple
past.
chicks.
I can't fix your past. I can only fix your future. Ready?
I mean,
Here's what
for
I'm
the
saying.
sake of a resume, I have. Say I didn't.
Listen. Here's what I'm saying. Filling out a resume is just like fucking chicks at a party. You walk around and instead of being like, "Hi, my name's Joe. I have a beard and I play fucking bass guitar. Do you want to suck my pecker later?" You need to be like, "You want to fuck? No, okay. You want to fuck? No, okay. You want to fuck?" Because what's gonna happen is if there's 30 chicks, one of them is gonna fuck you.
Well, depending on like.
All right, without the completely sexist and crazy analogy,
Yeah, but what kind of fun is that?
It is. You do have you have to keep throwing them out there, and a lot of people won't respond. Few people are even going to send you rejections.
You're right.
Which good on those people. Those companies are good companies. The companies that actually send out, "Hey, we read it. No, we don't want you." Those are good guys. At least they fucking let you know. 90% of them, your shit's in the trash. They never fucking let you know.
Yeah.
That's me. I wish I wasn't, but that is me.
Just the way it goes,
Yeah, I mean,
it is what it is, y'all.
You have to put in the work. You have to go on the Indeed every day. You have to go on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're
you have
supposed
to
to
scroll
spend-
everyone. You have to apply for jobs that you don't think you qualify for. I'm not saying apply for a fucking job as a neurosurgeon.
Right.
But if it says you need a bachelor's degree and all you have is an associate's degree, fucking apply for that job. If it says you need at least a college degree and you don't, and you only have a high school diploma, apply for that job. Like, nobody's resume is perfect.
Well, the biggest thing is I was always told is that like if you're job hunting, you need to spend 8 hours a day looking for a job. Because if you were working, you'd be working 8 hours a day.
That's what I'm saying when I say
so put in that
work
8 hours,
and
then I bet if people actually put in physically 8 hours of labor to find a fucking job, it would probably take them 2 days max.
Right. But 8 hours might be stretching it, just because, let's be real, people aren't going to be enthused about their job search for 8. But the mentality that my job today is I do have to put significant time.
You got to put time in it.
Into it. I should put a limit. I should at least do 20 resumes a day. I should at least check these 3 websites that I know and check what job postings are on them every day. Yeah. And that's a big. You got to keep. There's millions of jobs, man. Don't check once and assume.
What do you have to say?
Pet Plus is the only place hiring in town, and that I can't find a job.
What do you have to say to these people? Like, you'll even hear dialogue from Elon Musk himself that will tell people and spread this news that you don't need college. Yeah, why? Like, I've heard him say it.
For me personally, I agree.
I'm gonna disagree, and I'm gonna say it's based on your circumstances.
Yeah.
First I'm gonna preface it all by saying a college education is a benefit to anyone.
Yeah.
Anybody who's gone through any type of higher education, I think, is a better person for having gone through higher education. Right. So, despite the inherent benefits of higher education, there are a lot of people in this world that just having that piece of paper will make a huge difference in them getting the job or not.
I agree.
There are people in more privileged positions that it might not matter as much.
Right. They would have
if
that
you're
position
coming
regardless.
If you're coming from your spot, let's say you're you would greatly benefit in your job search just from the piece of paper.
Well, hold on. Let's put it in perspective a little bit. It's not just a degree. I think we have to compartmentalize it as a higher education.
Right.
And what I mean by that is that, yeah, coming out of high school, having no furthered education whatsoever, yeah, you're probably not going to find anything better than what is required by a high school diploma.
But now I believe Musk's leaning into the technical certifications and stuff that you can get,
that's
which
what I'm saying,
I equate to the same thing as a degree. It's the piece of paper that you need to show them. Employers don't only want to see that you have the knowledge, because a lot of them have to teach you specialized knowledge anyways. They want to know this person was able to get over that hump.
Yeah.
They were able to accomplish a thing from beginning to end.
And I experience that every day in my career, is that, like, you know, when I look at hiring a technician for our shop, our technicians in our shop, they never went to college, right?
Right.
But they are ASE certified or IHeart certified. They spent the time, they spent the money to go get these certifications, get the furthered education they needed. And some of these technicians I know make $100,000 and $150,000 a year.
Right, I'm saying it's
because they went and got further education.
It's now, really just semantics at that point.
Do they have a bachelor's degree? No, but do they have an equivalent? Fuck yeah, they do.
But also,
some of these guys are fucking engineer level quality.
Most modern college curriculum is set up that you do earn your certificates while you're earning your degree.
Exactly.
Like, I earned multiple technical certificates before I ever achieved my degree. So they're not completely exclusive either. A competent school program is going to put you through courses that you get each one of your technical certifications as you go.
Right. And I would have to say that myself, I'm a perfect example of that. You know, like, I never went to college or a further education program per se, you know, but I just so happened to be in a field where I was able to mentor under someone who taught me how to replace them. And then through that, it required me to take classes that were certifiable or required by the industry for me to get certified in different areas and aspects that required me to go take weekend classes
and
or day classes.
That's what I was saying. Most jobs
over
want
the time,
you to have specialized training anyways.
Exactly.
But just having the basics, like if you're going into networking, having just the base A+ shows them, hey, this guy can make it through a whole fucking course. It's all right if we spend money putting him through the additional courses that we need him to have.
So I think a lot of people might have a problem with is finding a target and knowing where they're even going to aim.
Yeah. I think
for
so too.
Where they're going to apply.
What I'd like to say to those people is just aim higher than you think.
Oh, dude, 100%. Listen, I had a mentor when I was very young.
Your stores and shit aren't the only jobs out there. Your Walmarts, your Pet Plus, your Targets, those.
Yep, absolutely.
The jobs that you see advertised in your community aren't the only jobs available. There's a million fucking warehouses and factories and shit that nobody knows about.
There's jobs out there that people don't even know fucking exists that are out there.
Right. That's why you got to be trolling these websites.
Yeah.
And aim higher than you think. Like I said earlier, if it says you have to have a bachelor's degree and you only have an associate's, fucking apply for that job. Right. Like, obviously, be within reason. Don't apply for the neurosurgeon job. That's wasting everybody's goddamn time. You're not going to trick anybody.
I'm gonna the NBA.
NBA. You know,
do you think you're going to apply for the NBA?
Apply? There's our application.
You could probably apply to the Cavs. You could probably get a job at the stadium, if you want.
Yeah, probably.
It's out there. I mean,
like, here's an idea. Like, I'm trying to come up with some content for the show, because what you guys are saying is like, I'm getting dosed with like great like. A lot of people are. If anybody's listening to this podcast right now, and they're kind of like discouraged. A lot of discouragement, and it's just people are just weighed down, and then depression kind of sinks in, and it piles on and piles on, and it's just their one avenue to make money is gone now. So it's like
What's next?
And then a lot of people are these like simpleton. I'm a fucking fucktard, dude. Like bottom line, like I don't.
And I don't even want to call anybody or insult anybody. The job search process and the resume process has gotten very complicated.
Yeah.
And it's not common knowledge for everybody.
Right.
Nobody should feel ashamed or
Right.
dumb for not knowing the exact processes of how you get a fucking job nowadays. It's complicated.
And a lot of times it comes down to people that get better jobs are better at playing the game.
Right.
Than they are at
We
doing
haven't
the
really
job.
talked in interview tactics or anything.
Yeah.
Because that's probably, man.
Maybe as far as
killing it in a verbal interview is a whole different set of skills.
Yeah.
But you have to get to that first. You have to get past the great filter of your fucking resume to ever get to that verbal interview. So that's a whole different set of skills. A lot of people will fall apart right there. But you got to get in the door first.
I do want to say this. This is a really fucking serious conversation.
Well, well, here's what I'm gonna say. I know. It's like a lot of people might be like, well, the fun box just went all like fucking pro, like what the hell?
Fun.
Yeah.
Where's the fun in the box? Let's talk about the fun in the box.
Fun is in having a job.
Well, the thing is, maybe we could lighten it up with like an idea for the future of the show, like for people to want to see the next show, and that would be like, let's say I'm going to apply and I have to find a job that I have to target.
But I think it can only be a
so
job.
Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do
it
as the show, and then maybe we could powwow and think about all like my experiences and what I have.
You want to chronicle your job search over the next
thing, like
how many shows?
Yeah, like what is my?
Can we make it about adult entertainment though?
You can apply.
Rob's
there's
job
jobs
search
in adult entertainment that don't.
But I'm not willing to do any of that.
Acts.
I mean, I've heard Capricorns are peddlers of the.
But I mean, there's warehousing.
Like
there's
Spritzer?
Distribution.
What about
there's
the fluffy guy?
web admins. There's all kinds of work in the adult industry that doesn't have anything to do with sexual acts.
Yes. I mean, Rob, you don't have to put your.
But that's
dick
the type
stuff.
outside the box thinking you got to think when you're looking for jobs. Like when you say I want to be a basketball star, there's jobs at the stadium.
You don't have to put your
jobs
penis in people.
For the Cavs. The Cavs have IT people. The Cavs have truck people. The Cavs have movers. The Cavs have
guys that sell fucking Dr. Pepper, dude.
Maybe there's a way, like maybe you know how
those
they
are
have
the creative job searches. If the regular fucking sites aren't producing what you need,
right.
Too bad there's not a website where like a AI. Like an AI program where you just plug in these words of things that interest you, and it's like you need a job like this. Like,
well, there are. I mean, Indeed, Monster, Jobs, though they have all that shit. Right. You have to literally sit down and probably spend 5 or 6 hours filling out your profile on there and everything.
But you have to be real with yourself. So when you fill this bitch out and it says you're a fucking whopper flopper, then you're a fucking whopper flopper, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
What about So I guess. An idea. It was obviously it's a long shot. Who knows? I'm trying to come up with content for the show, and the idea of me was like maybe we could figure out a target, a goal of I want a job that's this job, and then I apply with your guys' help, and then each episode is an update on how that's going.
Okay, so what's the job?
Well, not the whole episode because we still got to review memes and then talk about like dicks and pussy.
All right, right,
dude. Your job should be finding a job where you can review memes about dick and pussy.
I mean, it's out there.
Yeah,
dude. There's got to be that
social
job out
media
there.
department.
No, listen. Man. There was a Kathy, my old lady, was like fucking online looking for jobs. Like that she could do from home, and one of them was reviewing pornographic material to determine what its like online rating would be.
Yeah,
but she would have to watch like 300 porn videos a day.
That's easy.
It is easy, but listen, wouldn't you? But here's why
fatiguing.
But here's why she didn't.
Yeah, you get fatigued a little bit.
It wasn't because she didn't.
You start looking at a toaster, you're like, I want to put my dick in there.
Right. It's because it wasn't the fact that she was like, I can't watch 300 porns a day. It was because she was like, what kind of fucked up porn am I gonna have to watch?
Yeah, well,
because
there's
it's
a lot
not
of
all
stuff.
just the porn you like.
Yeah,
dude.
because
There's got to be all the fucking weird,
which is
stuff,
another thing. I wanted to do the
touching
VR
fucking,
thing.
Oh, yeah.
at some
fucking
point. I want to do
tongue
the VR.
punching buttholes.
I was gonna take one for the team and review
VR gay porn.
Review
No,
heterosexual woman heterosexual POV VR porn. So I'm the
so why haven't you
woman.
done this yet,
I'm the woman.
Because I haven't brought it over.
Yeah.
dude?
Maybe next episode we could do that and then discuss further on like my advancements in this goddamn
listen,
job search.
I am
We're gonna
probably
get you a job in the social media field.
Maybe the whole podcast is a launch into for us.
You can use that
you
on
guys
your,
already have
It
careers.
depends on what kind of job. You can also slant your resume for what kind of job you're looking for. If
Yeah.
you're looking for a job in the social media field, you
Yeah.
slant your resume away from your work experience in the
Right.
industry
Oh, okay.
Right.
and slant it into
You-
my work
you
on
fucking word it
podcasts.
for what you're-
And I've been a musician.
build it for
that
what
job.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
I'd rather focus on those.
But
things.
if you're looking for
Right.
another job in industry or another
I could pick a quarter up.
whatever,
I
you
could
probably wouldn't include I'm a musician.
I could pick
You
a
probably
quarter up with
wouldn't.
a tow motor, a gas one, with a clutch.
Right.
Yeah, I could
you probably
pick-
wouldn't
fucking
include
pop
that
it up
in
on
a social
fucking- yeah.
media resume.
But what is that going to do for me? Like shit.
That's gonna get you, dude. That's perfect for the porn industry. If you can flip a quarter
there's
with a gas
warehouses
tow
in porn.
motor,
They
dude,
have-
you can
they
put a
have
fucking dildo on
warehouses.
the end of that bitch and fucking flick the bean of a fucking Puerto
I'm
Rican
saying they
chick
have
and just be fucking
thousands of
dumped,
cases
you
of
know?
DVDs. Somebody's got to move around.
Yeah.
Do it to some reggaeton, bro. You're in.
Reggaeton.
All right,
All right. Before we get into the
Fuck your job.
Yeah, no, fuck it all.
Rob.
But I really appreciate you guys. You have no idea. I love it. Not just for me. I hope
Classic
you-
advice. We'll
Yeah, I
help you
think
get a
it's classic.
job, but I think you should also goddamn.
It's not just for me. It's for
Do what you
anybody
wanna
else.
do.
I
with your
think
life.
you should go to the fucking class.
I like.
Yeah,
it.
right. I got you.
I
got
think
you.
you should either do the LC course or the Job and Family Service course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get and that would be a great launching point for your segment, is if you could come in with a real resume that we can then manipulate and actually try to apply you
Yeah.
Okay.
to jobs.
Okay. I will definitely look into that and try to do that. Well,
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say try because what is that another thing? Don't when somebody says
you don't-
try.
No, I know there's a saying.
Yeah.
You try and try. If you try, you're not doing it. But if you fucking don't suck
Yeah.
cocks, then you're okay.
It's not a matter of
It's some-
try.
some
It's a
shit like
matter
that.
of driving to LCCC
Yeah,
and
yeah,
walking
it's a matter
into
of
the
fucking,
student
like,
services
doing, yeah.
section.
Like when you're out of a job, you go to the fucking thing funded by the government called the job.
Like if you were an
and Family
intern, if you were an
Services.
intern somewhere, and the guy and the people were like, I need, a classic blend, breakfast blend coffee and some ketamine.
If you're an intern,
get it within 10 hours.
No, if you're an intern, then you just suck a dick and then tell the next guy to do it.
Right, because you're not getting paid anyway.
Yeah,
Don't
fuck
take
it.
any internships.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
That's my advice. I mean, unless you're fucking 19 and got all the time in the world to
Yeah.
not
Right, I
make
got you.
money.
Juicy fat titties, and then you're just fucking in. But if you're not, then if you're me at 19 with a half scraggly fucking beard and a fucking man tits, then you ain't got shit going on with your life.
But I mean, that kind of
you gotta
leads.
you gotta go on some skill, bro.
It kind of leads into a whole other pitfall, though, of
Right.
knowing how to job search and what jobs are fake, what jobs are scams,
Yeah,
what jobs
exactly.
you just should not fucking apply for.
Right.
It's just like scrolling through any part of the internet. Like it's one of the harder things to teach. You just have to have a bit of intuition. Have scrolled through 1,000 fucking pages of jobs to know this is a fake. This one's not real. This one is. You'll get a feel for it as you start working through. It's a really hard thing to actually teach somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a fake job ad. It's
Right.
just like saying,
Oh, yeah,
hey,
yeah.
you should click that little X
X,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing if you want the video to play.
Yeah.
Don't click this little X
there's
because
two
that's going to
X's,
take you to a fucking
yeah.
ad. And
Yeah. It's experience.
right.
But yeah, man. All right. Well,
Wrap that segment up.
yeah, I like that.
Well, let's
I like
take
that.
a pause. I gotta piss anyway, so.
All right, go ahead.
You want to take a break? Do an interlude.
yeah, we can take we have commercials.
An interweb. Yeah,
have
dude,
commercials.
fucking commercials.
We'll be right back after these messages. Stick around, guys.
A range range of up to 60 feet. And a drenching spray. The Super Soaker 100.
It's a water gun of a higher caliber.
Also the 50, or the ultimate, the 200.
Are you ready for now? 17 of today's hottest superstars in one all-new Power Pack collection. Move into a new dimension with the year's biggest songs. I don't care who you are, where you're from. Now you can have all your favorite hits right here, right now. Chart toppers from Casey and JoJo, Aqua, Brian McKnight, Janet, and Spice Girls. Now delivers nothing but the biggest hits you crave. But to get them, call the number on your screen. There's never been a music collection like this before until now on CD or cassette. To order, call the number on your screen or send check or money order for the amount shown plus shipping and handling. Must be 18 or older to call.
You know, when you got it right, you got it right. Whether you're talking about this, or whether you're talking about the one and only Diet Cola that does it for Ray, Diet Pepsi. You know, nothing tastes as good to me as Diet Pepsi. All right, now, who's the wise guy?
Join the Diet Pepsi Taste Drive.
Now, that's the right one, baby.
Why does the sun keep on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand, no, I can't understand how life goes
自由と安らぎの香りスタイリッシュブルーパーラメント
Meet the man who's going to defend NBC Tuesday nights.
Next to injustice, I hate losing.
Matt Locke's a winner this fall.
Moon shoes, kid-powered anti-gravity shoes. Moon shoes, jumping up and down like a kangaroo. Moon shoes, jump straight to the moon with shoes that defy gravity. Kid-powered fun is a certainty. Moon shoes, the anti-gravity shoes. Moon shoes, a mini-size trampoline. Those shoes defy gravity. Jump to the moon, it's a necessity. How high can you jump with moon shoes? New moon shoes, mini-size trampolines for your feet from Big Time Toys. Each set sold separately.
We knew this day would come. You're grown up now and off on your own. It's a relief to know you're not going off by yourself. We found you the perfect escort, a Ford Escort, with performance we can trust and quality we can believe in. Oh, we checked out the imports, but hey, they're not Ford.
Daddy, my Escort's perfect.
See your dealer now for low financing or special savings during the official Ford clearance.
Saturday on Golden Girls, Rose gets some bad news.
This is terrible.
Listen, I'm Sam Beckett. My time travel experiment went haywire. Now I leap into other people's bodies. I feel everything they feel. This turtle is killing me.
Quantum Leap. You never know where you'll turn up, except Wednesdays on NBC.
Did I forget to invite you to the pool party? Well, maybe next year.
On those occasions when you need to make a big splash, there's the Super Soaker 100. It has a powerful air pressure system,
Oh, Buffy!
a range of up to 60 feet, and a drenching spray. The Super Soaker 100.
It's a
We're back.
What?
What do you think about those moon shoes?
Moon shoes.
That's
no,
a
listen.
scam,
What I was talking
bro.
about was
That's a fucking scam.
Also known as ankle breakers.
Yeah. Listen. The funny thing is about the Ford Escort that was in that video is there was a car built in Europe called the RS Cosworth.
Oh, the Cosworth.
Which was that car with 566 fucking horsepower.
Right.
But they didn't bring it to America because we're a bunch of fucking dumplings.
Yep, that buy pickup trucks.
Yeah, we're like, where? I need an F-150.
Right.
But no, they don't bring a 500.
Top Gear, yes or no?
Oh, dude, Top Gear is my shit.
Man, I just watched the new Amazon Prime special, the Massive Hunt.
Yeah.
Did you see that? It just
I
came
haven't
out
seen
like
it yet.
2
Is it good?
weeks ago. Yeah, great. They
Dude, the Sierra Cosworth is my fucking jam. And then that car eventually turned into the Ford Fusion, which in Europe they don't call it a Fusion, they call it a
Fiesta.
No.
I know the Fiesta line's big in
Yeah,
Europe, where
dude.
it never really took off.
Yeah, but it's like a monumental car over there that like changed their whole fucking planetary system, and we're over here
They
like,
dumbed it
"Man,
down and gave us
I'm gonna
the
drive my
Escort."
Fusion to get a pizza." And it's like the best car they've ever seen over there.
Hip hop, hooray!
Oh, what the?
Poured some old number 7.
How did this? Where did this come from?
Jack Daniels, if you please.
Wanna.
Knock me to my knees. You're the only friend that has ever
do me wrong.
Racist.
Yep,
Dude,
qualified.
listen, if you are not listening to David Allen Coe,
then you're probably not a racist.
You're probably not a racist.
Or
I
you're
mean, it's hit or miss if you do.
Or you're a different level of a racist.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. David Allen Coe is so racist, he doesn't know he's racist.
Yeah.
He thinks that's just how it should have been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like that racist.
Oh, yeah.
He's got some good tunes, but fucking A, dude. All right, so let's
Art
talk
and
about
artist.
this shit.
Art and artist.
This is something that I wanted
classic
to.
debate.
This is something I wanted to bring up on the podcast.
God, it better have a fucking dick joke or fucking pussy joke in
No,
there.
it doesn't have a dick or a pussy joke. But let me put it this way. So
It could.
I was talking to my buddy Kev, right? Kev is just to put it in perspective, he's a big black dude. Okay. So we were talking about racism. And the good thing is that me and Kev are tight enough or that we have an understanding where him and I can talk about racism fucking openly as fuck. And
I'd talk about it openly to anybody.
well, we talk about it like we have those conversations that are uncomfortable for other people. You know what I mean? Like that.
I talk about it openly on the show that anybody can watch in the world.
Yeah. So
if they wanted to.
So it was really interesting because like I thought as a white guy, racism was like not getting seated at a restaurant or people saying shit to them on the street. But Kevin, his son, went to Crocker Park 2 weeks ago. They're just walking around Crocker Park. And I don't know how we got in this conversation, but we were talking about shit that people Rob
reusing his ice. Earlier, guys, Rob dropped a piece of ice on the ground and then was sitting there. He was sitting there like blowing on the ice cube, like wiping his shirt, wiping shit off of it so he could get it back in his glass.
But
there's a lack of ice.
There's an ice shortage because of COVID. But he was at Crocker Park and he was talking about like people giving him dirty looks because him and his son were walking around Crocker Park, and I was like,
were they though?
Yeah, they did.
Rob's a famous racist. You're not gonna.
No, but the funny thing is that like I was like I kind of thought like nah, I can understand that. Random black people walking around Crocker Park. I can understand people that are subconsciously racist being racist about that. You know what I mean?
What are they doing?
Well, here's what I said. So here's what I thought.
How do you look?
Well, and here's the thing here's what he said.
Man, everybody has to have gone into a place where they feel completely uncomfortable and not welcome there.
So that's what he said. He said that his thing was when they would walk past, this is one thing that he experienced, when they walk past white women will take their purse that's on their shoulder and then grip it as they walk by. And he said it's not that they do it consciously. They do it subconsciously. Like, they don't even realize they're fucking doing it.
Well, these are just some of the great
and
the greater effects of systemic racism through
history. It's social programming
and social and
so,
the way
and he said another
hundreds of years affect the present.
Yeah, and he said, and like another thing, and I was like, they what? He's like, yeah, dude, they fucking grab their purse and hold it tight as we walk by.
Right.
And I was like, are you fucking serious? I never even thought that was a thing. And he's like, yeah, you know what's even funnier is watching white people at a 4-way stop. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Fuck everybody.
He said, when you go to a 4-way stop, he said if I'm the only
everybody.
He said if I'm the only black person at a 4-way stop,
humanity has to come together and make a good decision.
Yeah, no shit.
They can't navigate a 4-way stop.
Yeah, as he said that they will fucking flash the lights and wave him past. And he's like, it's nice because I'm always the first one through a 4-way stop.
But that's exactly what you don't do at a 4. That's how accidents happen.
Exactly.
God damn it.
Dude,
obey the rules of the road.
I'm very avid when it comes to the rules of the road. I'm very. This woman was driving. She has a yellow blinking light. I have a stop sign. She's stopping at a yellow light to make me go. I'm like, nope, not gonna do it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna do this shit with you, lady.
Well, what's funny is he said that they don't do that.
I ain't gonna perpetuate this fucking
they won't,
accident that's waiting to happen.
So they wave him through.
Because you're trying to be nice.
So here's the fucked up. They wave him through. And in his mind, it's because he thinks white people don't think black people have car insurance.
Is that a form of racism on his part too? Though,
well, it is. It is.
But
is.
racism's a complicated.
But here's what I
issue.
said.
Very complicated.
So this is where it gets deep. Is that me and Kev are at the level to where him and I can have that specific conversation? And I said, well, Kevin, that kind of racist to think that white people think that's because you don't have car insurance? And he's like, shit, dude, you're fucking right. And he's like, but we were talking about that and just the fact that, like, we're okay, so we were talking about police shootings. And I said, what's funny is that, like, when I see
what's funny about police shootings?
Is I said, listen, so when I see that a cop shot a black dude, I automatically think, well, what the fuck did he do? And he started laughing, and he's like, I can't believe you fucking said that. I was like, yeah, but that's not because I think that they shot him because he's black or that I think black people automatically do bad things. It's because I have the relationship with police that for me to be in that position where a cop would fucking shoot me, I had to have been doing the most fucked up fucking thing to get fucking shot.
Well, I don't want to get into this.
But here, let me finish this. Is that he said that he's like, you know what, dude, you're right. He's like, that's a misconception on black people. Is that when they hear a white person say, what did he do? It's because they think a white person is thinking a black person automatically did something bad. Not that they have a different relationship with police.
No, I don't like cops a lot, so I immediately, but at the same time, here's my situation on this. Like, even if I see a white guy get shot or tased or whatever, it's like, I'm like, he should have complied. What an idiot!
Right. Well,
like,
statistically, last year,
like, why? If all I'm saying is, if people are claiming to be afraid of cops, I've never seen a video where a guy gets shot that it looked like he was afraid. No, because I'm afraid because the guy has a gun. I don't care that he has a badge. I don't care about any of that. He has he's a human being with a gun. I don't have one. I'm gonna do what you say because I'm a. Because I want to live.
But that's also talking about high-profile incidents, and I don't think that's what the greater argument about police reform,
right? Exactly.
And their interactions with minorities is concerned about.
I think it all comes down to the fact that cops aren't prepared to handle with the shit that we put them in.
Well, that's true.
Their job is to serve and protect.
It's almost impossible for them to know how to do their job.
Yes, exactly.
At the same time, it's not getting done well.
And I think that's because of a lack of infrastructure behind the police.
There's no training, dude. You know how much
there's not enough training.
Also, I have to give credence to the claims from everyone of police brutality, because we're now starting to see it a little bit because of all of the body cams, because everybody has an iPhone.
Everybody has a camera.
But this isn't a new phenomenon either.
Those are all
debatable. These are the things movies and rap songs and music was made about for decades and decades.
Yeah. But
People
now
were
we're
screaming out in the ways that they could in music and art saying the police are doing this to us. They are abusing us, and there still is nasty fucking shit going on.
Absolutely.
That doesn't make it to camera, but now we're starting to get partial glimpses into it.
But
we're getting little tiny slices of the massive
yes
policing.
I think what it is a lot of these videos, though, it's debatable on whether or not they're racially motivated at all.
Well,
here's
that's true, but I'm saying after having seen video after video after video, I also have to start believing the past 60 years of people putting into the arts that this is happening to them.
Right.
I start
and
lending more credence to the fact that, yes, this is happening to people when I start seeing more and more and more actual evidence that aligns with all of that history.
So what about all the black people that don't agree and don't follow that dialogue? Are they just Uncle Toms now?
No.
Well,
I think that's putting a dramatic effect on it. Is that there's always going to have people. No matter the conversation, you're always going to have people that are way left and way right, and the color doesn't matter. But here it comes down to this: is that cops, when we send cops to school and they go through the police academy, we train them on how to handle traffic violations and arresting people for breaking the law. What we don't train them for is how to handle. What if you come up onto a person who is speeding, and then you find out they're having a psychotic breakdown because they forgot to take their fucking medicine, and they're schizophrenic.
So yeah,
they're not
I gotta
trained
agree
for those
that
positions.
I'm gonna say that
they're
good
black.
good cops,
and they're black. What the fuck? Like they're not mentally prepared to handle those type of scenarios. And the reason being is because in the United States, and this only happens in the United States, and the reason that our fucking mortality rate from cops killing civilians is so high, and it's not this high in other countries. It has nothing to do with the fact that our cops carry guns and other countries don't.
We have the right to bear arms.
No, it has everything to do with the fact that our cops have to handle all of our fucked up fucking mental disorders because our government sucks at putting programs in place to handle those disorders before they get out on the road.
We closed all those programs down in the 80s. What are you talking about?
Right. Because we don't need
we
that
don't
shit.
suck at it anymore. We just don't have it.
Yeah, we just refuse it exists, but we don't participate in fixing the fucking problem. Here's the thing: is in the United States we have this problem with admitting that we have a mental issue because it shows a weakness. We have a fear of appearing weak to other people. Period, and other countries. So,
but it's not. It's also ingrained. You can't get jobs if you've been committed.
Exactly.
This shit shows up on your records. If you were in a rehab, if you were in a this shit.
Your brain is an organ, no different than your heart, your lung, your fucking left bicep. It's a fucking part of your body. So if you have a heart defect, you don't fucking ignore it and say, "Man, well, that's for fucking pussies." You go to the doctor and you get a pill to fix your heart.
Right.
So the fact that we don't go to a mental institution or we don't go to professionals to fix our organ in our head that just so happens to be our brain is fucking ludicrousy. That is insanity that we don't go fix our fucking brain and go get some medication and go get help.
It's too hard and it costs too much.
Well, yeah, and then it requires us to admit that there's
a
fucking
then you
problem.
look at the bigger picture and see the repercussions and not spending the money up front on mental health.
And we spend the money
You're spending
up front.
more money on everything else.
Yeah, we would rather spend the money on. We'd rather spend the money on.
Point of the police,
on fucking on police and then lawsuits because we're fucking shooting.
I'm gonna say
even
the best of cops, the good cops, the paragons of society, are woefully undertrained, woefully underprepared.
Yep.
Especially when you see a woman, no offense to be sexist, but a tiny chick with riot gear and she can barely hold her helmet on because her body doesn't have enough muscle mass to support her fucking armor.
Yeah.
And the best cops are woefully underprepared and undertrained.
Yeah.
But I also have to think that that's a separate issue from bad police. There are active, corrupt, malicious departments. There are cities, there are towns that are
Salem, Massachusetts was a town
victimizing minorities, that are victimizing poor communities, that are actively selling drugs, actively running prostitution, actively engaged in human trafficking. There are bad police, and I think that is a separate issue from an equally important issue of how fucking underprepared our police are. There's also the issue, and I think that's what people are in the streets about, is this other issue of
Yeah,
bad
well,
police.
there's
I think that's the thing that
concentrated
they've
areas
been
of
putting
that
in their
shit going
music
on.
and
Yeah,
their
absolutely.
movies for 60 years.
Yeah, and
is
you know,
bad
and
police.
you know, I see this movement a lot where people are like defund the police, defund the police. I don't think that's what they actually mean. I think what they actually mean is to reform
I think
it.
the slogan's doing them because
it
I think
is.
their
It's a
basis
shit-
premise
it's a
is
shit
reform.
slogan.
Not,
I think a lot of the
not
slogans
defund.
for a lot
I
of
don't
shit.
think
Yeah.
anybody is actually saying defund.
Right,
It's a bad
yeah,
slogan.
nobody's
but
that stupid.
Reform.
But you know, we need to reform what we do. You know, and like here's what's terrifying, is that if you think about it, right now to be a cop in the state of Ohio, the only thing it requires you to do is to pass a police academy exam. You know, our police academy is taught is at EHOVI Adult Career Center. I love EHOVI. I think it's a great thing. But let me tell you, if I find out the cop pulling me over is from EHOVI, I got a fucking problem with that. You know what I mean? And maybe where I don't, what I think we have is we have this. For me, where I see it is we either have EHOVI students or Judge Dredd. Those are the terms. So what do you fucking pick, dude? Do you want Judge Dredd who's gonna fucking trial you instantly and find you guilty
Not
and
if
fucking
you're
blow
Rob
your
Schneider.
face off?
Not if you're Rob Schneider.
because that shit makes money.
Rob Schneider's a stapler.
But you know, or you get the fucking EHOVI guy. Listen, I know that people that go to police academy, they go there. I think 99% of them go there with the purest of intentions because they want to make a difference and they want to be better and they want to fucking serve and protect their communities. But you got to think about it is that we are giving these people the authority, some of the most powerful authority on the fucking planet as humans, to people who have passed an adult career center fucking level of education. That's fucked up. And then we give them a firearm on top of it. And I get it. That's because we all have the right to bear arms. You know, the American citizen, we all fucking carry guns, which statistically less than 30% of us in the United States actually carry our firearms. Fucking
I would
bullshit.
say it's got to be lower than that or carry.
Yeah.
I would assume.
A lot of people just don't carry one.
I do. I mean, I didn't today because I'm drinking. But if I'm going outside of the house, if I go to the house, if my wife's like, "Hey, we got to go to Tractor Supply," I'm fucking strapped. And it's not because I fear the fucking I'm gonna get pulled over or I fear that the government's gonna. It's because I fear the fucking idiot at Walmart. I am not gonna be a statistic. I'm not gonna be part of the Tractor Supply fucking massacre. Fuck you. I'm going to fucking blow that motherfucker's head off, and I'm going to shit down his fucking neck.
I laughed at
That's what I'm
massacre.
going to do. You know what I mean? Like, no, dude. Not going to fucking happen.
Well, I think that dialogue, too, the right to bear arms and the First and Second Amendment, I think what's more being attacked more than the Second Amendment is the First.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I even then, it's like you need like 2/3 of the state to agree for that to reach.
Well, listen,
that's just never going to happen.
Listen, I am 100% behind Second Amendment. I love to carry my gun. I love my fucking gun. I do because I like to shoot it. But I'll be brutally honest with you, and a lot of people probably fucking beat me up for saying this. I could give two shits and a fuck about carrying that gun if I felt safe.
Right.
If I felt safe going to fucking Walmart, if I felt 100%,
why would you need it at that point?
Right.
But again, that amendment also isn't about being safe at Walmart.
No, I get it. But I'm just saying that, like, I wouldn't be fucking painting on the back windshield of my truck if I felt safe. Right. And I don't. And you know whose problem that is? That's the fucking government's problem. That's their fucking fault.
Yeah, I don't want to get on that. That's like opening a can of worms, especially.
We opened it on the fly. We were just like, police reform. This is what I think about cops.
And listen, this
racism.
What happened to the
Jesus
fun box?
Christ.
This fucking went
I love our
way
cops.
off.
They have a hard job.
2 wheels. We have no fucking wheels left on this train. We are off the fucking fun on the box.
No, we're going to go back into
know
it
what
with the
is
top
fun?
5 memes. We have to do the top 5 memes.
We have to
but
do
go
it.
ahead, finish what you're going to say. But
I'm going to do the top 5 memes.
You
I had
wanna
a
do the
fun
fun
thing.
thing?
I
Yeah.
had a fun thing.
Yeah, all right. Guys.
Dude, that got serious as fuck.
Well, thanks, Joe. It was you did.
Dude, I can't help
You
it.
get all political when you're drinking.
I can't help
damn,
it, dude.
man.
I do not.
I have a meme that will
I do
not. I have a meme that caters to what you just did. All right, but here we go. This is the top 5. We're gonna do top 5 from now.
Well, they better be the best then if you're trimming it down to 5.
Yeah, I have to do 5. But this is
they got to be the best.
It's the Funbox group, and there's been a lot of people who've been around family. It died down. So me and Maggie did one thread that was cringy fandom pro-Trump memes that boomers post, dude. And we wanted cringe, like bad cringe. And my brother posted a good one. There's some. Listen, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I voted for the guy. But dude, don't. I don't give a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. He lost. I don't care. Like next.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, he lost?
Don't do it yet.
Yeah.
Don't do it yet.
But what it is like there's these memes that are unbelievable. Like people look at him like he's God.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You don't know
with the lion and
shocked
shit?
by this?
No, I'm not. No, I'm like. No, I'm saying like some of these memes are.
Yeah, man.
Like, people are painting him on a cross and shit.
Like I gotta tell you,
dude, fucking next level shit.
That's the shit that's really terrifies some of your anti-Trump people.
But
when they see that's the shit that is like, holy fuck, these people are fucked.
Yeah, I know.
And
right?
It paints everybody that voted for him a real weird light.
Yeah, I know. Even me, like somebody, they'll even look at me as like, how can you be making fun of this right now? Oh my God.
You don't believe in the God Emperor?
Yeah. You're right. It's like, dude, as far as I'm concerned,
he's gonna get the spice.
Him, Obama, George W., Bill Clinton, all them should be hung for war crimes. I'm just saying I cucked out and didn't vote Libertarian this time. I'm sorry. But whatever. Let's go through these memes, and I don't care, guys. I love everybody. I don't care who you voted for.
If I didn't make the top 5, I'm gonna be sad.
I don't care who you voted for. Obviously,
I'm 1 through 4.
The dude didn't win, so I don't give a flying fuck.
You know what kills me is
I could be lying to you guys. I might not have voted for him. But I just love being going. I hate the trend. I'm a punk rock. I've always loved aggressive punk rock.
Yeah, people that don't give a fuck.
And people that don't give a fuck. You know how many people it's hard to find, like in my life, like people that are pro-life, people that are pro-Trump. It's easy to find around here. Don't get me wrong. It's a Vermilion, Ohio. But I'm just saying, my reasons for voting on anything is my fucking reason. I don't need anybody.
You're right. You do what the fuck you want.
Do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And
shame.
Yeah,
shame, Rob. Shame. You voted for Trump, you piece of shit. Well,
but that's just what I said. I could be lying.
I think you're lying.
I don't know. Voting how you want's one thing. Being a delusional weirdo is a different thing altogether.
That's true. That is true.
And
Trump is both.
Or you could vote for, you could put your own name down if you want.
Dude, I voted for myself because there was no one else. Actually, I'll be honest with you. You know who I voted for?
I don't care.
Kanye West.
Kanye?
I wrote it in because he wasn't on the ballot anymore. I wrote it in because I thought, boy, the only thing that could be more fucked up than Trump is Kanye.
Well, it's kind of crazy. You see a lot of, how the Senate didn't change, or like there's some seats that
No, that's not true. There's a huge story about the runoff in Georgia.
Oh yeah, there is. I'm just saying
which is the pivotal point on which side the Senate falls.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's why it's such a huge issue, Rob, is the 2 senators yet to be elected in Georgia are doing a runoff right now.
Oh, okay.
Those 2 seats are going to determine
can I ask you this question?
Which side has the majority in the Senate.
I don't really know. I'll be honest with you, and this is a terrible American thing to say, but I don't really understand a whole lot, and I don't follow a whole lot of the Senate and the Congress.
Which is where the most important shit
which is
happening.
the most important shit happens. Yeah,
it's the
and
boring
I agree.
Shit. I've long had the stance that Trump is a dancing clown and none of us should be paying attention to him.
I think
but the rest of the shit is too boring and complicated to actually pay attention.
Yeah, it's hard.
And that's the whole point.
I'm just saying it. As a dude that's like kind of like interested and wants to know, I'm blown away how complex and how many shadow people are
here's what
non-elected
happens to me.
people that are making decisions.
Here's what happens to me is I'm like, oh, the Senate and the Congress is where all the real shit happens, and all this other
fuck
is a
this
puppetry.
bullshit, guys. This is the fun box. I gotta go to the top 5 memes, guys. Gotta talk about pussy farts and fucking shit. Here we go.
Pussy farts and shit.
Top 5 memes, guys. Sorry, but I do really love the fact that we bantered about the resume thing. I think there's a lot of people that can benefit from that, including myself, and maybe in as far as this New Year
push play,
resolution.
Rob. Fucking
Here
push
we go. As far as this New Year's resolution and everything, I'm just saying.
Do you like cottage cheese?
Here we go.
Yeah, but I prefer not cottage cheese, but cheese curds.
Oh yeah, those are good too.
This is What's on Your Mind,
I don't
episode
do fruit with
54.
cottage cheese. I like cracked pepper on my cottage cheese.
Yes.
I don't. You know,
with
people
pizza.
do fruit. I don't like.
No, I don't like when people fuck with it. But like, if they take like a slice of pizza with some cottage cheese on it, dude.
Yeah, I like
When
savory.
you put fruit in it, you're a communist.
Savory.
I think communists eat fruit with their cottage cheese.
Top 5 memes.
Top 5.
Top 5 memes of
What's
the
on
day.
your mind? Did I make the top 5, Rob?
All right, number 5.
If I didn't make the top 5, you're a communist.
I don't know if you did at all. I don't know.
I'm gonna be sad.
Number 5.
I've been trying really hard.
Number 5. Who we wanted to narrate 2020? Morgan Freeman. Who was narrating 2020? Bobcat.
Dude, that's perfect. He's like, "Wah! Hey guys."
No, it's like
Yeah.
what is going on?
I don't know what's going on over here.
Yeah, I really need to you gotta put your mask in.
Put on your mask and then maybe you won't get COVID. Ah!
Well, that's fake news.
I don't know. I feel like 2020 is too serious. I feel like Morgan did narrate it. I feel like this meme got flip-flopped.
No, the joke though is that 2020 fucking was just a colossal disaster.
Just a fucking disaster. Yeah. Like if Morgan Freeman narrated 2020, what would it sound like? He'd say,
no,
he would be like 2020.
No, it was Bill Clinton blowing into a sax while he gets blown in the Oval Office, and Morgan Freeman's like, and then he came right into her mouth.
In her mouth.
And I have freckles on my face. I'm Morgan Freeman. Andy Dufresne.
Andy Dufresne.
Frankly, I don't give a damn.
Listen, if 2020, here's my envisionment of 2020. 2019 was Bill Clinton blowing into a sax while getting his dick sucked by fucking what's her
I don't
Monica
remember it being
Lewinsky.
that great.
Yeah.
I was in 7th grade.
He's like fucking.
I remember 1996 being a little bit more
here
like
comes
that.
2020.
Pretty lit.
Here comes 2020. It's Andy Dufresne fucking coming up behind Bill Clinton, putting his dick right in Bill Clinton's ass, and he hits a high note. 2020, bitch. That's what happened.
All right.
Bobcat Goldthwait also was a disaster. He became a respectable director and did a number of fine films.
He also believes in Bigfoot.
That's why it sucks so bad.
So does Les Stroud.
You have that motherfucker making great movies.
Les Stroud's a fucking badass.
Dude, this guy should never make a
Also,
great movie.
Bigfoot's not real and they're stupid. But Les Stroud is a fucking badass.
2020, yeah, okay.
All right, number 4. This is an original. I made this one. I had to post it. Having post-hangover anxiety from drunk conversations you regret. Getting so drunk you don't remember anything.
Yes.
Yeah. That's better. It's better.
Dude, listen. I had that specific scenario with my wife last weekend.
A not remember scenario or a
yes.
remember just enough to be a little ashamed.
Yeah, remember just enough. No, listen, here's the difference. When you're with a woman for 20 years, you remember just enough to be like,
dude, I hate that post-anxiety fucking shit.
Yeah. It's I hope she didn't remember that.
Like,
and then you wake up in the morning, she's like,
I want you to regret talking about racism tomorrow.
So like the next day you wake up like, hey, baby. She's like, and you're like, fuck.
She remembered.
Fuck.
It's all
Dude,
real.
Maggie always brings it back into my head. She's like, "Oh yeah, you did this."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I heard you yelling last night. It's like,
right.
I remember yelling too.
Yeah.
I don't remember what about, but I remember yelling.
Oh God. Or I remember that conversation, and I was just being a drunk
I was talking
guy.
to this girl, and it was.
Holland, you're lucky. You don't like get to that level.
No, you just gotta be a
Holland just has
fucking real
to go,
fucking
no,
soldier.
Holland just goes home and has to deal with himself.
Yep.
Listen, we have to go home and then deal with ourselves, and then hope that our ladies don't have to deal with us. And then when they do, you're like, God, I suck at this.
All right, number 3. Hey, bro. Finally, you're awake. You hit your head pretty hard there. 2020? Global pandemic? Economic devastation? I don't know what you're talking about. Look, hurry up. Limp Bizkit is on stage next. Then we're going back to Cody's to play PS2 after the concert.
No shit.
Dude, listen. Okay, so let me analyze this meme. I thought this was a great meme. But my first instinct was to say, is Cody the black kid?
Well, these kids are...
I
like that.
What these bitches want from a nigga.
Like, he looks like he's got the look on his face is, my name's Cody.
I don't agree with it. It should be Jerome, but
yeah.
But here we go. All right, number 2.
It's a better time.
All right, these kids are obviously in a Hottest 03 or something because Cradle of Filth performed the second stage. They headlined second stage, which I was pissed. I fucking hate that band.
Cradle of Filth?
I was there, yeah.
Oh, dude, Cradle of Filth was okay.
No, they were not. They had, dude.
You're wrong.
I love Jesus. I love Jesus, and their fans were wearing Jesus is a cunt shirts, and I was.
Dude, I love that.
I didn't like
shit,
it.
Though.
I didn't like
so
it.
Funny.
It's art, Rob. It's art.
Listen.
You can't confuse
Rob,
art.
Listen, here's what I love about Rob. Rob is the most fucking non-Christian conforming person I know, but he loves Christ. It's because it's so ingrained in his soul, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
It's like a core piece of his being.
Yeah.
So what's funny is that, like, for me, is that, like, anything that's anti-Christ, like, triggers Rob instantly.
No, I don't get triggered. Dude, you should see the shit that I post online.
He doesn't get triggered like jump on a porch, but on the inside.
But there's a little thing that.
Yeah, on the inside.
There's a little notch that flips to the right.
He's a little triggered. on the inside only.
Nah,
it's okay, Rob.
You've seen some of the Funbox group shit.
No, dude, I'm not saying you're not about
you
some fucking
openly
Jesus
admitted
memes.
to being prejudiced against.
Listen, I'm not saying you're about some Jesus memes.
For the art on their t-shirt.
Listen, I'm not saying
I don't like Tool either for that reason because they give merit to what they hate. It's I love Marilyn Manson because he'll say he hates it, but it's like giving it merit. So it's in a way I like Tool and Marilyn Manson and things for giving it merit.
Listen, and not to get weird, but in the pagan world, in order for you to be a Satanist, you have to believe in Christ.
Yeah, you have to.
You have to believe in both sides. So it's
like, here you go. You're gonna lose. It's prophesized.
Yeah.
Edward,
place your bets now.
All right, number 2.
Gotten minus 200
Edward
on Christ
Penis,
coming back.
I do have a meme. I do have a meme that says this is evidence that Jesus is black.
He was Jewish.
No, he was black because he keeps saying he's coming back, but I haven't seen him yet.
He's a brown man. All right, check it out. Check it out.
He also didn't exist at all. Let's go.
Oh my God, he existed.
Well, I mean,
Edward
according
Penis
to history, he did.
Edward Penis Hands. My ass itches. Edward Decision Hands.
That's funny.
Hey, I like it. It's just a classic dick joke.
That is a very classic dick joke.
There's no sides in this.
Yeah.
There's no It doesn't matter
Dude,
if you're
that
white
is
or
the
black.
purest joke of pure jokes. You know,
Do you think
because
that is a part of an actual porno from like 1992?
You don't think that's a real screen grab of?
Okay, when was
Johnny?
Edward Scissorhands created?
1994.
4 was it?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
I said 92.
Where's Alexa when you need
I
her?
said 92. So we'll just say like around the Terminator era.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Terminator
It's
2
definitely
era.
Terminator movie era.
All right. I think this is probably grabbed from a porno from 1992.
You don't think this is official imagery? You don't think that's Depp? You don't think that's Depp?
Oh, it's definitely not Johnny Depp, obviously.
You think it's Robert Pattinson?
No, it's a guy.
Do you know who Robert Pattinson is?
It's a guy that got paid
I feel like that's
$5,000.
I think it's Robert Pattinson.
That's it.
Yeah, and he's just fucking hammer fisting, bro.
Yeah.
Hammer fisting,
So
double
you're
fist,
leaning
double
to
hammer
that
fisting.
instead of it just being a weird Photoshop and
Yeah,
somebody
no. I
put
definitely
some very
think
oddly shaped dick.
There's no Photoshop
That's not
there.
Johnny Depp.
Dude,
That is not
Look at
Johnny
Robert
Depp.
Pattinson.
Dude, no, dude. Look at the
type in Robert Pattinson
dude,
on
look at
Google.
look
and
at
tell me
the-
that's not him.
Look at the fucking determination on that guy's face to be
Robert
fisting.
Pattinson. He's determined to be Robert Pattinson.
Oh, who's? Oh, geez, no, it's not him.
Yes, it is. Look at him.
I don't
That's
know,
him from
that might be
Twilight.
him. Dude, that's
No.
definitely Edward.
He's sparkling right there.
No, this is a guy. This is a dude. I
It is
believe.
Robert Pattinson.
Look, I believe this is a
Look
guy.
how his lips are pursed.
I believe this is an actual movie, probably from
Edward
the-
Penis Hands.
From Edward Penis
Alright,
Hands
so
or
hold
some
on,
shit. Yeah.
Let's Google it. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
You're
right
saying
now.
this is official screen grabs. This
Yeah,
isn't
from a
this isn't
actual
actually
movie.
created.
No, I don't believe it's
Edward
created.
Scissorhands. It's not out of the realm of possibility that there's a porno spoof called Edward Penis Hands.
That's
It's
what
totally-
I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's an actual porno spoof or some kind of like spoof of a guy called Edward Penis Hands, literally, and they made a movie, and that's the fucking actor.
But also
Okay,
that second
so I'm
picture
gonna
is
tell
Robert
you,
Pattinson.
I found a movie called Edward Penis Hands.
Watch it.
It was directed by Paul Newman.
That's not gonna be right.
That's what it said, bro.
Edward Penis Hands.
Yeah, just Google
YouTube's got it. Here we go. Here's the clip
Great
from it.
pornless scenes from porn. Edward Penis Hands. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna go to.
That's definitely it. Look at this guy's face down here. That's Robert Pattinson's face in that movie. You can see it.
All right, 1 second. I'm gonna go to YouTube. How we got? Shit, I didn't really assign a good fucking scene for YouTube. Edward Penis Hands. Yes, there we go. All right, Edward Penis Hands. Where you at, bitch? There we go. Edward Penis Hands. Right here. This one.
Yeah.
Play it.
Warning: this clip contains shockingly lifelike penis hands.
It's true.
Dude, I've told you. Fucking knew it.
Yeah, dude.
It has to be a real fucking movie with a guy with penis hands.
Shockingly real.
Yeah.
If only you
This is how you get kicked off Facebook right here.
Well, it's
This is how it's done. That
It's
was
YouTube.
Yeah, but this is how you get kicked. No, you're streaming on Facebook.
But I'm recording it too, so if we get kicked off,
Look at him. He's so angry. He has penis hands.
if we get kicked off, then at least I still have it. You know what I
Right.
mean? I don't know. and
Edward
we'll
I'm just
see
saying
what
this
I could do.
This is how you get kicked off.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, dude. We should.
Do you
we
think
should
they
strive
have
for
like
getting
really
kicked off of
good?
Facebook.
Penis detection software.
Yeah.
Yup. That's top of the line.
Look, dude, look at the briefcase.
Top of the
There's a
line.
briefcase. Oh, penises.
Yep.
She's
All
like,
right.
bah, which one? What the
Oh,
fuck? There's too many.
It's
cocks
like
to
an
decide from.
infomercial. I
Yeah.
have all these penises in a box. What do I do with them all? Introducing the
She's
new.
like, let me grab this one. Oh my god, they're attached to his fucking hands. Fucking cocks in his hands. Oh no, what do I do? Put it in my vagina. This is my friend Edward. He likes to finger bang, but he's only got penises on his hands.
Oh,
Whoa.
what's going on here?
Dude, this is
Patrick
such
Duffy
a,
is in the
This is
scene
such
now.
a porno about Edward Penis Hands from the 90s because they
Yeah,
went
he's
with
like, whoa now.
They actually did a whole movie back then. They didn't
Yeah.
just go straight to fucking.
Right, which is the way to go.
Oh, that's okay. We
All right, Patrick Duffy's.
Did they laugh? Like, did I hear them laugh a little bit?
Like, oh wait, he's gonna
eating
try to
soup
eat
now?
things. Oh,
This is how Edward Scissorhands did it in the movie, though. It was like a big funny thing, you know. It was like he had these
he's
scissors.
trying to eat spaghetti with penis hands.
No, bro, you end up sucking your own penis.
So, Edward, have you thought about what you're going to do in the future? Maybe proctology is an option.
Oh, this is the best.
What these bitches want from a nigga?
How did I not know this was a thing?
Yeah.
You don't need to know it's a thing. You just need to assume that it is.
Edward Penis Hands.
It's the internet, bro. Just if
All
it's
right.
something you can think,
Dude, it has to exist.
it's out there.
Oh my God.
Number 2.
Oh yeah, we gotta go.
Finish this fucking segment, Rob.
Yeah. All right, where's now? I need. Oh yeah. So fuck this. All right. So okay, there we go. All right, number. Jesus. All right, number 1. This is the top one. Back to number 1.
Oh, fuck!
It's a picture of a guy stroking or a woman stroking, who knows, hand stroking a dildo. Okay, first off, this thing is huge. It's an ad for a dildo. This thing is huge. I didn't realize it when ordering, but when everyone left the house one day, I decided to give it the old college try. The suction cup works well. It's one of those dicks that you suction cup to in the wall.
Well, this is pretty informative so far.
I had it stuck to my bedroom door. Okay, so when trying to use this, it was really big and awkward. I was trying to back against it slowly, letting my butthole adjust to the massive width. I had my iPod listening to Eye of the Tiger, trying to get pumped for the whole thing. Well, I didn't hear my grandmother come home, and apparently I was making some noise, rocking back and forth on this mega dong mounted to the door, and singing along to the theme song to Rocky. Well, my grandma comes to investigate and jerks my door open, which snatched the toy out of my butt, bringing my sphincter with it. My grandmother freaks and slams the door, which power drives this thing up my anus all the way up to the base. I'm screaming in pain, and my grandmother is yelling, holding her chest. Next thing I know, she collapses. So there I am with a bleeding, prolapsed butthole, and my grandma on the floor. I'm in so much pain, and I'm freaking out, worrying that I've killed her. So I crawled over to her, and I pushed her life alert button to send the paramedics, one of which was a new guy. And when I tried explaining the story, he literally pissed on himself laughing. Anyway, they popped an ammonia capsule and brought my grandmother back. She seemed okay, but we haven't made eye contact for 2 weeks, and my butt is a little worse for wear. And when I fart now, it sounds like a Peterbilt 379 releasing its air brakes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's the number 1 meme.
That should. I feel like you just gave a graduation speech or something.
I'll be honest with you. There's no fucking way I would have read that.
I'd have read it better. I mean,
I would have never read it because when I got through, okay, first this thing is huge, I would have been out.
Well, that's almost like 2 weeks in a row we had, or 2 episodes in a row we had that last meme was like this long drawn out. Remember that last one we fucking talked about?
Like 2.5 pages.
Well, it was about how her squirt smelt really.
Oh yeah, and it was like 84 pages.
Oh wait,
long.
that was my meme.
It was the fucking.
Was that you?
Yeah, that was my meme.
It was an excerpt from the goddamn Iliad or something.
But it was so fucking disgusting.
Oh, where her squirt smelled so bad that
it had a special smell.
Yeah, that was my meme. I'm so happy I made it.
But that was just an informative review of a practical product. I don't see anything funny or misleading about that.
That was,
It was informative.
Yeah.
If I'd like to know that info if I was perusing that aisle.
Yep. What, that like if you rip it out of your ass because your grandma walks in the room and then she
also we're ignoring the fact that like he was like, oh, my grandma was all right after they smelling salted her, but he also prolapsed his anus, which is a serious medical issue. and it probably wasn't something he just shook off. I'm calling bullshit.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not a real review.
Nah. Yeah.
Dude, hold on.
It's bullshit.
That makes me want to
Fake.
read. That makes me want to. I'm going to look up dildo reviews.
Oh, I'm sure there's whole fucking super quality, hilarious
All right,
moments.
guys. You guys want to do one more drink and then cut it out?
I want to do maybe a drink, but also maybe listen to Pure Moods on the way out.
All right. Oh, I got you. Pure Moods on the way out. All right, 1 second. Let me cue that up for us. I'm not gonna Pure Moods. So what? You were dicking the '90s commercials,
yeah,
and you said that the Pure Moods.
Pure Moods. Hey,
commercial.
Yeah.
I know.
Pure Moods.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Tip your bartenders.
Play it for them. Put it on their. Rewind it.
All right,
play
we'll
it for them. Make it a magic experience here.
Experience Pure Moods, the perfect soundtrack for your way of life.
God.
I bet you there's a whole lot of yawning going on in this bitch.
This multi-platinum collection has won the hearts of millions.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta.
With the timeless
God damn.
Give it its own window. 1
Pause
second.
it.
Wait,
Rewind
you guys,
it.
have you
Stop
guys heard
fucking it up so bad.
Have you guys heard
sorry.
the band
I'm
that's
fucking
like
it up
the
real
new
bad.
Pure Moods band?
Is it
The Cannons? You ever heard of that shit?
I don't keep up on
Bro, look up the
my
Cannons.
world
Rob.
music.
Listen,
Dude,
I gotta.
It's like the fucking most.
We gotta get this Pure Moods. We gotta roll this fucking podcast.
We have to end this.
Talk over each other.
Yeah, keep talking over each other. It's
Ghostbusters was pretty good, but Ghostbusters 2 was also pretty good, but it doesn't even stand up anywhere near Ghostbusters 1.
Fucking shit.
I don't.
2 hours in. 2 hours in, guys. I gotta cut this out. All right, I gotta end this show.
Play us out with some goddamn Pure Moods. Tell them where you can see on Spotify, iHeartRadio,
Spotify, Stitcher.
You're gonna be projecting downtown for Third Thursdays.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I wish.
Well, that's
You
what you're
should.
doing.
No, we're not
gonna find him on.
No, Rob, we're
Apple
doing it.
TV
We're gonna move the whole show
HBO
down
Max.
there. Rob, we're gonna move the show down to downtown. Third Thursdays, we are going to be broadcasting from
this Thursday live from Third Thursday.
From Third Thursdays.
Third Thursday, not this Thursday because it would be the third.
Yeah,
live from downtown at the beach.
That's right, on the beach with all the gear.
What is up with this fucking show?
Why are you fucking it up so bad?
I don't know.
Hit the play, Rob. All you got to do is hit play, bro.
Like, why are you making this? All
right, there we go. Pure Moods,
making it weird.
Pure Moods,
guys.
Funbox Podcast. Find it on HBO Max.
All right, peace out, guys. We love you.
All right,
sip your bartenders.
Don't suck any dicks on your way out.
All I gotta say, guys, is what you guys need to do is tell everybody about the podcast. Good night, guys.
Direct from Europe, this multi-platinum collection has won the hearts of millions. Set adrift with the timeless pleasures of tubular bells. Or take a trip into the unknown with the X-Files theme. No other collection gives you the feeling of Pure Moods. To order Pure Moods, call the number on your screen or send check or money order for the amount shown, plus shipping and handling. Rush delivery available. Call now.